welcome back to Cooking with Chris, episode 5. We have a handful of mushrooms right here. I diced them up. We have 1 onion I'm starting to dice up. We have 1 clove of garlic, 2 eggs, some Parmesan, noodles, olive oil, 4 ounces of prosciutto. We're going to use about half of it or 1/3 of it, so just about 2 ounces or whatnot. And yeah, it's going to take only about 10 minutes and it's going to be super delicious. So let's get started. Alright, so we have the oil. I use butter. Oil, melted. We're going to add the mushrooms. Always cook the mushrooms first. So then they get nice and browned before anything else. They cook at different times.
That's rule number 1 when you cook with Chris.
Rule number 1 when you're cooking with me, always do the mushrooms first. And if you have a bigger pan, use a bigger pan because the more space it has, the crispier they'll get, but it's fine. Alright, so the mushrooms look done. You can tell. Go ahead and take them off the heat. Put it in a separate bowl. And now we'll go ahead and throw the onions in here. So we'll keep all the flavors, right? Now they're going to cook in here. The moisture from the onions will go into the bottom of the pan. Then you can move it around with the spatula and get all the flavors mixed in. Alright, so the onions are cooking here. We put some water in a pot to boil. So then it's boiling by the time all your veggies are all sauteed.
Oh, there are a lot of wedges, I can see.
Alright, so once the onions are translucent, throw the mushrooms back in there. And then toss the prosciutto on top of it all so it heats up. And it gets the flavors of all that in there. And then let that just heat up for just a minute or 2. Throw your pasta in there. Let it do that. Go ahead and turn it off. And while the pasta is heating up, just let that sit there in the warm pan. And then we'll be right back. Di Cecco. Trusted by Italy since 1886. This is the best stuff. No, seriously though, this is the best stuff we have found.
Yeah.
This is Nina approved.
Yes.
She doesn't approve much.
That's
Although
good.
she approves this haircut. She gave me a haircut
I think it's
today.
amazing. Hey. Look at this hair.
Yeah, from 6 feet away. Quarantine standards, it's a good one.
I think I would make a good hairdresser, really. Look at this hair.
Alright, there we go. Al dente. Woo! Alright, shake out the water. Put a little olive oil in here. Go ahead.
Last 2 steps are the most important ones.
Throw the noodles in. Voila.
And now.
Alright. Now, throw all this in there. The veggies, prosciutto, noodles, a little olive in there, olive oil in there. Alright, throw it on low heat.
Oh yeah, and yes, the Parmesan.
Add the parm. Nina was just telling me enough. Enough.
I didn't.
Alright, now since it's on low heat, you're warming up the Parmesan in there. You're warming up everything in there. Most important.
They want the egg yolk or?
We're using egg yolks. So, get out all the white. Perfect. Alright. Plop.
So are you using an egg yolk?
Egg yolk was going to make this unbelievably creamy. You won't even believe it.
That's
Hence,
a secret
unbelievable.
recipe, yeah.
Woo. All right. And then, number 2. And you see, they just break right when they get in there. You're just going to mix it right around.
Okay, you have to mix it. I cannot film and mix. Wasn't that easy?
So just turn up the heat a little bit. Shake it all around in there. Alright, you hear that? The sizzling, you can kind of see the Parmesan sizzling on the bottom. Just mix it around with that yolk. So you cook up the yolk, so you don't need to worry about that. And then, just a minute or two of that. Getting all the cheese blended in there. So I prefer grated because then grated melts much quicker. It's a quicker process. They didn't have grated at the grocery store because, well, the times we're living in. So we're making do with what we have, but it's going to be absolutely amazing. And if you get in here and take a look, you can hear it. Look at this. Nina's pretending that this is going to be her portion. It'll be about 6 times that size, but you know, nobody needs to know. Nobody
You're
needs
funny
to know.
today. Usually he's not that funny, you know.
Voila. Enjoy.
Thank you.